Did you know that Donna Ross turned down The Bodyguard? That could have been her film. Could you imagine her singing "I Always Love You"? But apparently, because there was a nude scene in the film, she turned it down. Donna Ross, who was one of the biggest acts ever, and still carries weight, still what I consider a female Mount Rushmore, black pop and general pop in general. Because if you lead sing the Supremes, and then you have a solo career, and then you have a film career, and an Oscar nomination, ain't a lot of people been in her shoes with what she did and her impact. So, but this would have been interesting. Um, Originally, a long time ago, she turned down the opportunity to do that role. And, you know, when I think about her impact on Lady Sings the Blues, she had star quality. That's not up for discussion. Uh, who would have been the male love interest? Because, Whitney Houston had Kevin Costner in the role. Who would have been somebody for Donna Ross back then? It would have been interesting. Could it have worked? There's so many questions and everything, and there's so much totality with everything. You just gotta kind of wonder. She was considered more modest. She was considered more, you know, low key, reserved in how she did her business. Public life perception and everything. She come from a different era like that, so that would have been interesting uh, had she done it. But yeah, when you think about it, it's like wow, Donna Ross turned that down. That would have been an interesting role to say the least if she had have done it. So, you when you learn these things in hindsight, you're like, wow, that is really something else. It's like, could that have been, how that may have jumped off. But, you know, um, hey, that's cool. Life go on. It's like, wow. Because you just think about the totality. And sometimes you think about how movies are made and what they're done and how people are cast and what gets passed. And sometimes entertainers and people have opportunities to uh, do certain things, and then how they are used and develop in years to come. And so you just never know how they're going to hit and the significance of them. So this is one of those things where you look at it and you go, wow, I know, wow. But I got to remember something. Contrary to what they have you think, if you're an entertainer, that means that you encompasses everything: TV, film, music, the whole nine. You're not just limited to. There's this notion that somehow, and I think rappers made it more fashionable, obviously with film and music and fashion, where it was used, because it used to be called being a sellout, you know. But anyway, Donna Ross, I think she really, emphasizes that she hit the totality of it, and it would have been interesting. It's one of those like, wow, one of those great trivia questions. I love when I make these kind of discoveries because then you think about artists who could have probably done something, didn't do stuff like that. You know, the significance of it, and then where it ends up going with it. So, um, but yeah, this was really cool that she was able to you know and stand by her principles with it. Because she's always been able to project a pretty classy imagery for what she's doing in public. Nothing else. You gotta say she's kept discretion. So, but anyway, let me know what you think. Donna Ross turned down The Bodyguard. Would you like to have seen her do it? Do you think she could have pulled it off? Do you think it would have been as big as what Whitney did? Because that's the elephant in the room. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and share the video if you like, and hit that membership because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.